Hello and welcome back to another 3D printing video. Today, I'm pretty excited. I'm also pretty sick. You might be able to tell by my voice and maybe my sniffling and coughing on occasion. Hopefully I'll edit those out. Okay, so first I'll tell you guys a story. So, this is my FlyingBear 3D printer right here, and it is dual extrusion. So it has two nozzles and two extruders that push filament in, out the nozzles, and they both move around so you can print in two materials, two colors, two things, so you can have cool looking prints. So that's one of the main reasons I got this printer. One of them was the big build bed and build space, so I could build bigger things than my little monoprice, and one of them was that I could do two colors dual extrusion. Well, that never became what I wanted it to be. Didn't work for a long time. Finally got it working. It was really messy, so I only did a few prints, and then I left it. And I also left a chunk of filament in the end of this tube, actually extruder number 2 tube, that is right here. Oops. So in that tube, there's a little bit of filament. And so whenever I printed, the heat block heated up. I heated up the second nozzle so that it could, so it wouldn't yank on stuff as much. If there was a little piece of plastic sticking up, it would melt it and go run over it without messing too much up. So I heated up every time and I printed lots of things. And so finally one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it again. I'm going to do dual extrusion again and see if I can get some success. So I shoved some glow-in-the-dark filament up the end, ended up pushing a little piece of wood PLA filament that had been sitting there baking and leaking oil and turning into rock in there. I pushed it into the nozzle, which wasn't good. So I was like, it got clogged up and the extruder was going brum, 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 brum. And that's not a good noise, by the way. So I decided I'm going to fix it. I'm going to take the extruder off, heat block off everything, pulled the tube off, and I was gonna get in there and get the stuff out and fix it, put it all back together. So I was like, I could do it myself. I'm not very good, surprisingly, with tools and 3D printers and stuff, even though I have a few. I'm getting experience through this, but besides what I'm learning as I go, I don't know much. So I just dove in with some tools, and then I grabbed the thing, the heat block with the thing, and then I grabbed the nozzle with the thing. I think I did something and I broke it. I snapped the little throat off of the heat block, so it's right there. And so I was gonna order a new piece, and someone said that I could keep the heat block by doing some special maneuvering with another tool. So I was like, okay, I'll try to keep the heat block, I'll keep the nozzle, the heat block, but the throat, that's a goner. So I ended up doing something completely wrong and got a piece of metal stuck inside the heat block on top of what was already stuck in there. So there's two pieces on both ends where you screw stuff in and out. And so that's a goner. And I posted on the Facebook page, the FlyingBear. I'm sweating, it's hot in here. So I posted on the page, people were giving me advice, and the FlyingBear Linda lady who's on the page said that I could get a free replacement because it's within the 1 year. And so she said it would take about a month or something, or people were saying it'd take a long time. And so I was like, okay. But she offered it. She said if there's anything broken, and I told her that it was the heat block and the heat throat. Or the heat block throat, whatever it is. And so she sent me a package, or she told someone to send me a package, and they sent me a package, and it finally arrived today. And so here is what I got. I got some more little tube things, which is extra. I didn't ask for that, but it's probably part of a little thing that they always have to send together. I got two heat blocks, two heat block throats, and two new nozzles. So now I have some spare parts just in case I break it again. Also, the issue why I broke it, there's little grub screws or something. I think that's what my dad calls them. They're little screws without heads, so their heads are inside the little shaft part of the screw. And so you screw them in and out so you have a little thing here, you have the block, and you have it around it, and you push something so it holds it there. When you unscrew it, it releases it so it can go up and down. There were two of those that I was supposed to undo so it could slide in and out, but I was just trying to twist it out and that wasn't working and it broke. I'm going to put one of these back onto that thing. So I was going to make a video out of it because I hadn't made a video in a few days. So let's get started. Okay, so here is the old heat block I have. It's looking nasty. Ooh. From old filament and stuff on it, and then there's bits of metal in there, so that is trash. Now right now I need some little clippers so I can undo the zip ties on this. Okay, so I'm gonna clip off these zip ties because they were keeping it from falling onto my print space and ruining the prints. I was still able to use the first extruder. So now these go back through here and go down. We had a weird little, how did we have this? Oh no, these went like this, didn't they? Okay, so they came around this side and they went into the extruder. So I'm gonna open up that right now. Where's our little baggie? So we just need one of these. Oh, hope this is good. Okay, I'm hearing some creepy noises out there on the other side of the garage. I'm gonna go check that out real quick. Okay, it's all good. I think it's some squirrels. Grabbed my toilet plunger, went out there to see if anything was going on. Okay, good. It's the same size nozzle, 0.4. We got, oh, is this the right size? Yes, the right size. Okay, so this goes in here. This is the actual heating element, and then this right here is the thermometer. Those noises are freaky. It's like a squirrel walking around out there in the other room. Okay. Hope it's not a person. That'd be weird. There should be no one out here right now. So, just gonna unscrew that so it's releasing, so I can stick that in there and then tighten it again. Okay, now this bit gets put in this hole. Man, that squirrel is freaking me out. I think this is something walking on the roof, or I don't know. I gotta edit all this out or something, because you guys don't need to know about my squirrel problems. Okay, so I got the heater and the thermometer in there. You probably can't see it that well, but there it is. The several wires go into there. And so this, I think we had it so that it goes under like this and up. Yep, that should be it. So I'll see if I get a different angle for you guys because it's under it. Okay, that should be a good enough view for you. I'm not exactly sure. This is gonna be a little bit awkward for me. If I can get it in there, let's see, oriented like that, up there, and it looks like that is good. Let's see if this is the right little thingy. Wrong size. Okay, I'm gonna grab a different one. How's under here? Let me grab this one. Oh, you know what? My arm's in the way. Okay. Okay, that's tightened.
And on the bottom of there. Okay.
Eating into that rubber on the wire.
Okay, that's better from the top. If I can still get it in there.
There we go, that's tightened. Now, the issue is leveling the two nozzles. It looks like they're a little bit of a different design, maybe. It also might be that one's coated in old melted piece of plastic that have turned black from burning, and the other one isn't. It's new and shiny, but it's gonna get old looking pretty soon. So I think that's gonna do it for this video. Maybe not. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plug her in and I'm gonna level them, because that's really important, because if you don't have them leveled, you'll have one nozzle ripping through the print while the other one's trying to print where it thinks is the right spot. Squirrels were freaking me out. Sound like someone is digging through stuff, like unscrewing things and looking in boxes, but it might be a squirrel just trying to bury its stuff somewhere. Ugh. Okay, so I'm gonna get this leveled. Okay, so I got it mostly leveled. It is not printing well at all. It's pretty terribly, but I've got it to the point where both nozzles are on there. Neither of them are dragging. Well, at least one of them is printing. I think the issue with it right now has to do with the auto leveler sensor, maybe, because of it thinking how off it is. But I call that a success. I'm going to maybe try to dial in the leveling settings and maybe start a dual extrusion print But that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed watching me struggle my way through fixing a simple 3D printer part, leave a like. If you like 3D printing stuff, check out some of my other videos and subscribe to the channel. That's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Like that right there. It's gone. I just edited it out. I just coughed and it's gone.
It's gone. I just edited it out. I just coughed and it's gone.